All right. Let me give it a check. Let's make sure that we are live in the group.
Yes, yes, yes.
I always got to check. Y'all know me. I have to check. I have to see. Hi, yep. We live. I
Yeah.
have to check. Yeah, we live. We live. Hey, y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream, people. If y'all chiming in, make sure to drop a comment. Y'all chiming in, y'all better drop a comment because we can't see y'all if y'all don't drop a comment. That's just a StreamYard thing. That's just a StreamYard thing. Well, anyway, I know y'all be hopping on, but welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. And guys, today again, we have Gerald Bass back here again on the live stream. So, Gerald, tell the audience a little bit about what we're trying to accomplish, and also we got some new people in the group too as well. So, just share a little bit about what we're trying to accomplish and some of our goals and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Hello to the 1% CEOs, to those that's been in the group for a while, to even the newer 1% CEOs. Definitely welcome to our private Facebook group. My name is Gerald Bass. I'm actually the founder of the Rise of the 1%. We've been around about 5.5 years now. And basically, we're actually a consulting company. And we work with black coaches, consultants, course creators, and service providers with putting systems in place online to consistently pad their calendar with qualified appointments and be able to grow and scale their businesses up to 20 to 50,000 a month without paying ads. So that's primarily what we do. And right now we're setting out on a mission to create $1 billion in success stories over the next 3 years or less. So that's pretty much who I am and who the Rise of the 1% is and what we're setting out for at this time.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. If y'all chiming in, make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you drop a comment if you're chiming in. If y'all chiming in, make sure you drop a comment. I got one, and they say good day. Good day to you too. Welcome, welcome to the live stream. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's excellent. That is absolutely excellent. So Gerald, okay, so today I know a lot of people's probably gonna catch this on the replay, but I know that headline. Everybody's gonna ask some questions about the headline. So today we want to talk about like how to get clients without pay ads. So just share with I guess I know a lot of people and some of the people in the group have probably have already heard this, but just share a little bit about organic versus paid ads when it comes to like business.
Yeah, so with organic strategies, when it comes to growing your business online, pretty much you're not spending any type of money on advertising, but you have to use a great amount of time in the beginning stages to really get it going. So pretty much organic is basically being able to grow your business, grow your brand, grow your influence, generate leads and get clients without having to spend any type of money on paid advertisement versus paid ads. You're actually having to spend money to get in front of your target audiences and be able to build brand awareness and be able to get traffic over to your site or your landing page, your funnel, what have you, and to be able to generate leads and get clients. So that's pretty much the difference.
Okay. Okay. So also just explain to them about this as well. So who like if you are going to run like paid ads and stuff like that, what's the preliminary things you would have to do prior to doing something like that?
What would you have to do before running paid ads?
Yeah. Like if you was to run paid ads, like what would you do? What's the preliminary things that you would have to do before you was to do that to make them like profitable and stuff like that? Because if you are, new to your space, of course it's probably not good to do that anyway. It's good to do organic methods before you do that, right?
Yeah, so I recommend you having some consistent cash flow coming into your business
Yeah.
already before even running any type of paid ads. I mean,
Okay.
ways that you can keep your calendar packed without even spending money on any ads in the beginning stages. So, yeah, I recommend pretty much getting your organic strategies all the way tight, all the way dialed in, validated. Your offer is well validated that it's converting before even spending any money on any type of paid advertising campaigns. So some of the things you can do from an organic standpoint is I've spoken on this in previous live streams, but I'm gonna speak on it again tonight because it's pretty much probably some people on here tonight that never heard of the strategies, or if you have, the question is, are you really implementing them, and are you being very persistent in implementing them?
Right.
So one of the first ways is pretty much being able to, for one, you want to build your tribe.
Oh, okay.
Right? And one of the ways to be able to build your tribe is actually being able to find Facebook groups and communities where your ideal clients be hanging out at. And you want to join those groups and communities, go in there, and you want to provide value to those groups and communities and engage on people's posts in the communities, but don't go in there just like spamming your products and services. And what you also want to do is start to connect and build relationships with people that are within the group. And a lot of times when you do that, a lot of those people will end up on your friends list
Okay.
on Facebook. And so now you're actually building up your network. You're building up your own tribe, right? Of people who have some things potentially in common with you, or they want to learn more from you, what have you, right? They actually end up on your friends list, and now as well, you can connect more with them in Messenger, like I said, on Facebook to be able to build more relationship up with them, rapport up with them, finding out some of their pains, their problems, frustrations, desired futures, and being that you can assist them with bridging the gap, taking a conversation from online to offline with booking them into a call, right?
Right.
So that's one of the ways that you can, for one, build up your tribe, build up your following, build up your audience, your network, but also build great relationships. And also at the same time, for those people that you're building relationships with, being able to identify if you can help them solve any specific problems that they may be having at this time with your particular product or service, and being that you can, being able to move that conversation from online to offline. And typically, when you're moving that conversation from online to offline, you're going to move them into what we call a 15-minute chat. Now, in our industry, we call it a discovery call. In some other industries, you may call it a qualifying call or whatever the case may be. But pretty much what you're doing on this 15-minute chat is you're just getting onto the call to connect with them now offline,
Okay.
right? Preferably on a Zoom call in today's time. And all you want to do is just build a little bit more rapport with them and find out a little bit more about what they're currently going through at this time. You know, what's some of their pains, their struggles, some of their obstacles and challenges that they're going through at this time. What are some of their desired outcomes that they want? And being that you can help them bridge that gap, and being as well that they are what we consider a qualified lead. And what I mean by that is this is a major priority for them to get this particular problem solved right now. And also they're in position with the financial resources to be able to make an investment in themselves.
Okay.
Okay. Then what you want to do is invite them to a second call, right? You want to invite them to a second call. So what a lot of people attempt to do a lot of times is they attempt to sell people right there on the first time they speak to them. That's not true.
Okay.
Not when it comes to what I'm talking about right now in terms of this particular strategy. You don't want to attempt to sell people on the first connect call. Now, if they want you to go ahead and go into your offer and go into your pricing because they're looking to get started today, then you can go ahead and do that. But a lot of times you don't want to do that. right? You want to
Gotcha.
get them to a second call. And what you want to do on that 15-minute chat before you book them into the second call, you want to also ask them on the second call, is there going to need to be anyone else on the second call that needs to be on there to help them with their decision making? So, for instance, like, do they need a spouse on there? Do they need a business partner on there? Like, ask them that so you can remove that objection from that second call, right?
Okay.
They can bring
Okay.
them to the call. If they need to bring somebody to the call, they can bring them to the second call, right? And then what you want to do, being that they don't need anyone else on the call, or even if they do, you want to then go ahead and schedule a call with them right there on the 15-minute chat, right? You
Okay.
don't want to just get off the call and say, we'll get back with each other, or they can get back with you, or whatever the case may be. No, you want to go ahead and book a call right then and there. Look at your calendar and say, hey, how does this day at this time or these times work for you, right? You can even give them 2 times, right? How does this day at these particular 2 times work for you? Which time is best for you? They
Okay.
tell you, they tell you, and then pretty much you want to let them know that you're going to go and book the call, right? So you're going to send them a calendar invite, and the Zoom link is going to come in, the email as well. And then what you want to have in place is you want to have what we call a pre-selling mechanism in place.
Okay.
So a lot of coaches and consultants, course creators, and even a lot of service providers right now, especially in our program, use what we call video sales letters, right? Case study videos.
Okay.
Pretty much it's a video that speaks to the pains, problems, frustrations of the market, talks about the desired outcomes, shows some proof of concept, success stories, testimonials of your particular product service working, and then at the end, giving them a call to action if they want further assistance with solving this problem at a high level to book a call.
Okay.
But of course, at the end of your case study video, they won't need to book a call because you're already booking a call right there on the 15-minute chat. But that's pretty much what a case study in a VSL video is. So what you want to do when you get off that 15-minute chat is you want to get off the 15-minute chat, and then you want to shoot them over your case study video that you should have, and have
Mm.
them view that before the second call. Right? Have them view that before the second call, and then of course go into your calendar and make sure you book the call as well. That's what you want to do. And then the next thing you want to do is hop onto that second call, where in our industry we call it a strategy session. Other industries they may call it something else, consultation calls, what have you. You do a more in-depth 45-minute call or so, where you can dive deeper into their pains, problems, frustrations, deeper into their desired outcomes, their level of commitment of getting this particular problem solved, right? Identifying as well, by them not getting this problem solved, what kind of effect it's going to have on them emotionally. It can be physically, it can be financially, what have you,
Mm.
right? Diving deeper into that. And once again, um, you know, as well, being that you can help them bridge that gap, putting together a strategic plan on how you're going to help them bridge that gap, like sharing a strategic action plan with them on the call. And then from there, of course, a lot of times they're going to ask you after that pretty much what is all involved in terms of your particular products and services. And they're going to also ask how much it costs,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
And when you talk about your products and services, you want to talk about it at a high level. You don't really want to talk about a lot of the features. You want to just talk about it more at a high level and stick to the results that they're seeking to get. That's
Gotcha.
what you really want to focus on, not like going through every specific feature of your particular product or service when you explain it. You want to explain it at a high level and keep it focused around results and benefit oriented, right? That's what
Mm.
you want to
Okay.
do. Yeah, and being that they're serious about getting their transformation and getting their problem solved, that they should be ready to become a client. Right? So
Nice.
that is one of the strategies. like literally to pack your calendar out. I mean, if you join a ton of Facebook groups and communities where your ideal clients are hanging out at, and you're going into those different groups and people that look like your ideal clients, you're shooting out friend requests on a daily basis. They're coming onto your friends list on Facebook, and you're going over to their page, making sure you engage on some of their posts, and then you're going into Messenger, connecting with them, building relationship, building rapport, and then going into identifying some of their pains, their problems, frustrations, desired futures, and then being that you can help bridge that gap, taking the conversation from online to offline. If you can do that every single day, just on one profile to 30 to 40 people, you're going to get some people that want to book calls with you, right, on a daily basis.
And it's just on Facebook, right? Just on Facebook.
Yeah, we focusing on Facebook.
Right.
So that's just on Facebook alone. I mean, you can
Right.
literally pack your calendar just with Facebook.
Did y'all hear that? Are y'all writing this down? Cause I see y'all on here. Y'all all quiet, but I see y'all on here. Did y'all write that down? That was just that particular strategy that he just shared was just on Facebook alone, not on any other platform. So I hope y'all
Absolutely.
caught that.
I mean, with that strategy alone, just with one profile, you can be booking like
Good deal.
5 to 10, 15-minute chats or more a day, right? Or
Golly,
more a day, or more a day. I mean, I know people doing more than that, right? But
mind
a
blowing. He
minimum
said,
5 to 10, you can be booking like 10 to 15 qualified calls minimum a week off of one profile. Now, notice I keep saying one
he
profile
said profile.
because
Yeah,
you can create duplicate profiles, right? You can duplicate your profile. You can create a whole other profile, so you can send out more messages and connect with
right.
more people and don't get blocked from Facebook. So I'm just talking about one profile.
Okay, I caught that. He said just one profile.
Absolutely. 5 to 10, 15-minute chats a day. I would recommend go for 10, right? 15-minute chats a day, around a minimum 10 to 15 qualified calls in your calendar a week. A
Another
week.
secret word, qualified. He said qualified.
And that's off one profile once again. Not saying if you got multiple profiles and you can connect with more people on a daily basis, which will pump more volume into your calendar. And if you're selling something high ticket, even if you close one out of five, right? Even if you're closing one out of five, that's still, if you're booking, let's say, 15 qualified calls a week, that's still 3 deals a week, right?
Right.
That's 12 new deals a month. And you haven't spent a dime on paid ads. Just imagine you're selling a high ticket product or service for $3,000, right? Even on a full pay, let's just say a full pay, 3,000, right? You're closing around $9,000 in deals a week over 4 weeks in a month. That's $36,000. And you haven't spent a dime
Wow.
on paid ads.
Right. So it's no nothing going out. It's just like you mentioned, of course, time, of course, but you're not spending money on paid ads.
Right. And that's one out of five you're closing. If you get great at it, you could be closing one out of every four, one out of every three, right? So that's the whole thing when it comes to that.
Wow.
And another thing as well is what a lot of people don't realize is why you want to get great at prospecting as well is because you don't get into prospecting for your business to prospect like full time forever.
Right.
See, a lot of people they shy away from prospecting because they don't want to do the work in the beginning stages.
Mm.
So they're just relying on posting on social media and waiting on people to reach out to them. And people like our company go run laps around them
And say
because while they're
yes.
sitting around here waiting on people to reach out to them from postings on social media and creating reels and stuff, and not saying those things don't work, but while they're sitting around just waiting on people to reach out to them, we're connecting, networking, and building relationships and rapport with people daily, finding out problems that we can solve and booking people straight into our calendar, whether we post or not for the day,
They say
right?
yes.
So a lot of people they shy away from prospecting, but they don't realize that's hurting their business, right?
Right.
And another thing as well, getting back to what I was saying, is that you don't get into prospecting, like I said, to prospect full time, full fledged in the trenches, full in the flesh, in the trenches for your business forever. Eventually, once you have the process dialed in, you can hire what we call appointment setters in 2022, where you can teach them your prospecting process. So what can happen is they can start to work the Facebook groups, build the relationships, build the rapport, identify people's pains, problems, and frustrations in Messenger, their desired outcomes. For those that they feel that your company can help, book them into the 15-minute chats, do the
Right.
15-minute chats for you, right? Do the 15-minute chats for you. And for those that are qualified, they go book them into your calendar in the beginning stages. You become the closer. They go book them into your calendar, right? They go book them into your calendar and they send over the case study. And then you do the 45-minute call and close.
Right.
And over time, as you start to see that that appointment setter is starting to crush it, meaning they're putting up the numbers in terms of filling up your calendar with qualified appointments and you're closing deals, you can eventually train them up to be closer.
Right.
Hire you some more appointment setters and get you off of the phone and
Right.
be a CEO. And be a CEO.
A real CEO. Like a real CEO.
It's that simple. But see, a lot of people they want to skip over doing the prospecting themselves in the beginning. You have to get the process dialed in yourself first before you can teach other people.
Yeah. True.
I taught Antonio how to do direct outreach online some years ago. Antonio is lighting up the calendar right now for our company.
Crushing it.
He's lighting up the calendar. I've taught
Crushing
other
it.
people the process. We've had remote prospectors as well that have worked with our company in the past, right? We're about to bring on some more appointment setters right now, but we've had remote prospectors work for us that I've trained up over in other countries just to prospect for us. And by me training them, they keep our calendar full. Now we're just going more into the direction of just doing appointment setters, and we want people that speak fluent English,
Right.
which is what you want to look for your business as well. But I'm just saying we've done it in the past. We've trained many people up on our
Yep.
process that have even been a part of our team who've been able to go out and fill the calendar on a weekly basis. See, you can't do that for your particular business, ladies and gentlemen, until you have the process dialed in first. See, I've prospected myself for several years daily. So I know I can teach the process to anyone else.
Right.
And we
You know
teach
the
our clients,
blueprint.
right? We teach our clients as well in high level how to do it, right? In our high level program. So pretty much that's how that works.
Wow. Y'all got
And
any
these appointment
questions?
setters,
Y'all
right?
got to drop them.
And these appointment setters, y'all. Some people do just all commission based, but I recommend paying a base plus commission, right? Once you get to that stage, right? But
But
yeah, like I said,
like you said, y'all gotta remember, like he mentioned earlier, you gotta master it first. You master it first, and then you can share it with, the people that you're bringing on.
absolutely.
That's the secret sauce. Once you master it, then you can hire people to do that particular task. I hope y'all caught that.
Yep.
I hope y'all caught that. You said facts. Yeah. Straight facts. Straight facts. That's some good stuff. I hope y'all got game on that one. I hope y'all got some serious game on that because that's huge. Because like you say, you are taking yourself away from that particular task and you're giving it to somebody else. But not only that, you're actually giving somebody else the opportunity to do what they need to do on their end too as well. Just by simply helping you out. So I hope
Right.
that y'all caught that too.
What I want you all to really get to though is like how you literally can generate 20 to 50,000 a month without paid ads or what I just shared. Right.
Just that quick.
Before even hiring appointment sellers, you can be at
Right.
20 to 50K a month. And what I mean by that is like I said, you can literally be booking a minimum 5 to 10 discos or 15-minute chats a day. I recommend shoot for 10, right? Discos a day, and at least around 10 to 15 qualified calls a week from one profile. But like I say, once you start to multiply those profiles, where
Right.
you can pump more volume out on a daily basis to get more appointments, I'm pretty sure when y'all saw the example where I shared how you could generate 36,000 just if you had a $3,000 product or service,
Right.
and that's based off of 10 to 15 qualified appointments. But if you're working on multiple profiles, let's say you had another profile and you're able to push another 10 to 15 out of that profile as well a week. Now you're looking
Wow.
at around 20 to 30 qualified appointments into your calendar on a weekly basis. Now,
Wow.
what does that start to look like if you had a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 or above product or service, and you're closing one out of every five or one out of every four on that first qualifying call?
Jeez.
Even if you have some payment plans and stuff like that, you still can fall within the 20 to 50,000 a month range.
Ooh.
So I hope y'all already catching what I'm saying. And this is before you even hire appointment setters
Right.
or even decide to run any ads. Because you can start to
Right.
run ads then because you had a cash flow coming in. So yeah, now you can run some ads. You can hire appointment setters and run ads.
Right.
What is they gonna do for your business?
Right.
You got appointment setters packing your calendar out, right? On a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, and then you run
Right.
ads on top of that. Your calendar is gonna be
Combined.
that's how you go to 7 figures plus, ladies and gentlemen, with your company. That's how
Wow.
you go to 7 figures plus.
Now y'all got it. That's the secret sauce. Ain't nobody
Absolutely.
talking about this stuff. This is the stuff that goes in within the back end that a lot of the companies are doing and you don't even know it.
Yep.
These are the secrets that they are kind of keeping to themselves, but we be like, how are they doing that? There it is.
Absolutely.
There it is. There it is. That was the secret. So I hope y'all caught that. I hope that y'all caught that and y'all was I don't if y'all ain't taking notes, I don't know what y'all doing.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share a couple of more things, okay? Because the organic strategy is just not about direct outreach, and it's some more other elements that play into making this successful,
Okay.
right? So for one, I know you all always hear me speak on the 4 E's of social media marketing.
Yeah.
So if you all go into the Facebook group, you'll see that I just posted a testimonial of one of our clients actually closed a $7,500 deal. Not only that, she's closed like tens of thousands of dollars of deals since working with us as a client, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is this, is even with her, right? I'm gonna use her as an example, right? That's one of our clients, LaShawn. So one thing about LaShawn that's helped her with building her tribe, her following, her audience, and also attract people into her world and having people want to work with her is she uses the 4 E's of social media marketing on her page, right? So for
Mm.
one, the first E is enlightening,
Mhm.
inspirational. You want to inspire,
Mhm.
right? You got to inspire your audience. It's not all about just marketing and selling your products and services. A lot of people, they be like, man, I get no engagement on my page,
Right.
right? Or they want to hide their likes and loves on posts now. I see that now. People are doing that like on Facebook. I've even seen some people doing it on Instagram now.
Oh, for
They
real?
can hide the number of likes and loves and cares and laughs or whatever they
Why?
get. Yeah, they can hide them now.
I didn't
People are
know that.
doing that. Yeah, people are doing that because they don't want to show how much engagement they're getting. Right?
Oh, okay, okay.
They don't want to show because they may not be getting much engagement, or some may be getting great amount of engagement. They just still don't want to show the numbers. But the thing is, though, I mean, I'm not afraid to show numbers on my post.
Right.
Um, but the thing is that I see some people at times, even that I talk to on strategy session calls for our company, I go over to their page and like they're just constantly promoting all down the page. They're using their personal page just as a business page. They're just promoting, 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 promoting. You got to
Right.
mix it up. You got to inspire, right? You got to inspire, right? So I'm not the one to just talk about it. Let me share my screen real quick if y'all don't mind.
Okay.
All right. All right. Can y'all see my screen?
Not yet, but I'm gonna add it. There we go.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So what I mean by inspire, right? So this is a post I did yesterday, right? So I put, no matter how hard it gets, never fold, new quarter, new season, identify new reasons to keep going. Then I put G Bass and I put this picture up, right? Put things up like this, right? It's just inspiring. It's not
Right.
a call to action, it's not nothing for sale, right? It's just inspiring people, right? I'm gonna show you all another one that I did, right? I mean, I do these all the time. I've been doing this for years, right? So I'm just giving you all the formula, okay? So let me just keep going. Okay, another one I did, right? When you love what you do, it will feel like you never worked a day in your life. In the beginning of your journey, you got to do what you got to do. Eventually, tap in on your passion, though, right? Just inspirational. G Bad. No, I'm not selling anything, right? I mean,
Right.
80 some people here, 33 comments, right? It's just inspiring, right? So that's the first E. The second E, okay, is educational, right? Educational content. So let me scroll down and show you all some educational content. This is educational. We interviewed one of our clients,
Yep.
right?
Denise.
And these generated $20,000 in her accounting business in 2.5 months without paid ads. We interviewed her sharing how we helped her do it through the strategies in our program, right? And I put this on my page. This is educational. Now, this I did give a call to action. So with educational content at times, sometimes you can give a call to action for them to do something, comment something if they want more assistance on how you can help them, or if you want to drop a link in the comment section over to your landing page for your lead magnet, some type of ebook or VSL or article or report or whatever you may be giving away of value to your audience in exchange for them becoming a lead for your particular business potential client, you can do that as well. So some educational content you can give call to action. Sometimes you don't have to,
Okay.
right? And then you got entertaining. So, I mean, I do this all the time. You know, I shout out people that I have real close relationships with in terms of their birthdays. Um, this was, I consider entertaining. I mean, I'm pretty much congratulating my cousin who actually got married this past weekend, right? So this
Okay.
is like entertaining, right? This is as well me with one of my uh, close. I mean, pretty much just like family to me, grew up with me and stuff like that. Was at the wedding as well, so I pretty much took a picture with her, put that up. So that's considered entertaining, right? And then enlightening content. Excuse me. The last one is engaging content, right? Where you want to engage your audience. Now, I actually haven't done one of those posts in a while. I did one a little while back, but I did it. I had people comment, and then I actually took it down, right? But what I will explain to you in terms of like an engaging content post that I actually did do
Mm.
is I pretty much said something like, if you're a black coach, consultant, course creator, service provider, and you're looking to scale to $20,000 to $50,000 a month in under 60 days or less, comment below scale or something like that. Right? It was some
Okay.
keyword that I used. Right? It just got people to pretty much engage on the post. Right? So that's an engagement. So you want to have those type of posts. And some of those posts will generate you leads and clients right there on the spot.
Mm.
But a great thing about it is when you're doing direct outreach, right? When you're doing direct outreach, a lot of times people are going to come over and look at your page. So it's good to have that type of stuff on your page. It helps with them even wanting to respond to your direct message, right? When you're
Okay.
prospecting. Absolutely. So you
Because
want
they
to
see
make
that
sure
you're
that
active too. They see that you're active as well.
exactly, exactly, right? Exactly. And the last thing I hit on, and we'll take any questions after that, is pretty much the next thing you got to be doing is, of course, you got to be list building, right? Building your email list.
Mm. Okay.
So, of course, ways to be able to build your email list is for one, when you're booking calls of people for those 15-minute chats, they should be going onto your email list.
Okay.
Right? Everyone that books a 15-minute chat with us, like when we go and book 15-minute chats into our calendar, we actually have Calendly integrated with our CRM, which is Active Campaign. So they automatically go onto our email list, right, when we book them. So you want to make sure like you're list building. As well, when you are putting out your content, let's just say Facebook, because that's specifically what we're talking about right now. When you're putting out your content, right, your educational content,
Okay.
your call to actions at times, those are times to be building your list, right? Another way to build your list as well is through YouTube content, right?
Mm. Okay.
So YouTube, of course, top search engine in the world right now, of course, owned by Google. So even if you just put out one YouTube video a week, right? Just put out one YouTube video a week, just sharing tips and advice, giving great information to your particular audience over on YouTube, right? And there's ways to be able to search up like the topics that you may want to speak on YouTube videos or YouTube content that's already doing well over on YouTube from people that's probably within the same industry as you. There's ways to
Mm.
be able to search up on that. But a lot of ways too, we come up with content as well is based off of questions that we get on calls that we do with potential clients. To you can hang out in Facebook groups with your ideal clients, seeing what type of questions they ask in there, right? You can even ask questions yourself in the group. So if you have your own Facebook group, you can get
Yep.
market feedback in there, ask questions, do surveys, right? Um, so those are just some ways to be able to get like market feedback on topics as well that you can speak on in like YouTube content or educational content that you put out as a whole. But one thing about YouTube content, like I said, if you put it out once a week and you're very consistent with it, you take that YouTube content and you make sure you mail it to your list on a weekly basis as well, right? you mail that YouTube content out to your list on a weekly basis as well. And then your YouTube content, at the end of every piece of YouTube content, you should be given some type of call to action for your viewers to do something.
Right.
And a lot of times it should be for them to go over and get access to whatever your lead magnet is. Like I said, if it's an ebook, VSL, in terms of a value video, case study video, article, report, right? Survey, a cheat sheet, whatever you're giving away, it should be over there. You should be talking about it at the end of your YouTube video, and it also should be in the description of the YouTube video as well. And so when people are searching over on YouTube around specific keywords that are in the title of your YouTube video, words that you're speaking in your YouTube videos, to even words going down in your description, your YouTube video will pop up. But not only that, like I said, you can shoot this YouTube video out to your email list, which get more eyeballs on it as well, potentially
Mm.
get you more leads, get you more clients from those on your list that haven't converted over as of yet. And then as well, what you could do with that YouTube video is you could go share it in Facebook groups where your ideal clients are hanging out at. That's something of value to them, right? Instead of spamming your product or service, put your YouTube content in there where you're educating. You
Okay.
can take a clip from the YouTube video and you can load it up in your Facebook stories, your Instagram stories. And in Instagram, you can put a link in the stories for people to click on the link, go and watch the full video. Or Facebook, tell them to private message you for the full link to the video in your stories. You can strip the audio, go load it up onto a site called Anchor, and you can distribute it across all the podcast networks,
Hmm. Okay.
right? Like iTunes and Spotify and Google Play and all that type of stuff, right?
That's
So
another strategy. I didn't think about that one.
absolutely. And now you can promote the audio and the video. So it's just so many things you can do in terms of like getting traffic, getting leads, and getting clients without once again running ads. Right? And
Wow.
it's some other strategies too, but I'm not gonna go into all of them on here. We actually have a masterclass coming up next Thursday where we're gonna dive a whole lot deeper into this stuff. So I'm not gonna go into everything on here, but those are just some of the strategies. There's even more. Yeah,
Wow. So I hope y'all caught that. I hope y'all caught that. And definitely, like he mentioned, next week is the master class.
absolutely.
So if y'all want to dive deeper, y'all definitely want to hop on the master class.
Absolutely. So yeah, next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, we're actually doing a 100% free masterclass. This is actually our first masterclass this year, and it's a brand new training. I'm actually going to be doing a training, and it's a training on how to scale your coaching and consultant course for service-based business to $20,000 to $50,000 a month in under 60 days without
Mm.
paid ads, cold emailing, and overly complex sales funnels, right? So pretty much on the masterclass, we're going to be talking about why Facebook is king and why it's a massive opportunity for you to be able to really profit on Facebook during this time with your particular business. I'm also going to be sharing with you 3 key things to be able to grow and scale your business to 6 figures on
Mm.
Facebook. And also, we're going to be talking about how to consistently land clients on Facebook without paid ads, cold email, and overly complex sales funnels. So we're going to go a whole lot more in detail and specifics on things that we talked about on this live stream today, right? So I would definitely recommend you get signed up for it because I'm going to go a lot more deeper. So I know a lot of you all may want to know, okay, what is the messaging? I would
Right.
say
What do I say? Yeah.
I'm connecting with people on the Facebook platform. Well, you want to register for the masterclass,
Right.
right? You want to register for the masterclass. Yeah, and just like I say, just going a lot more in detail on a lot more of the specifics of how you can really grow your business at 20 to 50,000 a month level without even using ads. Yeah, you want to make sure you're on the masterclass. But it's actually www.1percentwebinars.com. Again, www.1percentwebinars.com. You can go over there and you can register for absolutely free.
Okay.
It's a live webinar. I'm giving all the goods, right? And we're also going to do a Q&A at the end. So definitely want to hop on.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I definitely want to hop on that masterclass. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna post it. We're gonna post that information down in the chat too as well, so you guys can have that link to go ahead and register. That way you can get all those questions answered. And it's a lot. It's actually a live webinar. It's not a recorded one. I know some
Absolutely.
people say that is that the webinar is live, but it's actually a recording. But no, this one is actually live.
Right. It's live. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
live. It's like real time, like for real, for real.
Right.
So y'all definitely hop on to that as well. This is gonna be huge. Like you said, we haven't done a webinar in a while. So this one is gonna be a big one. That way you can like get some real hands-on type stuff and get the real
Absolutely.
deal for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, good deal, good deal. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Good live today.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, if you guys don't have any questions, we are going to hop off of here. But I know some of you guys are going to be watching the replay. So make sure if you're watching the replay, drop replay at the bottom in the comments. That helps out with the algorithm. I don't know if y'all know that. And also, if you have any takeaways or anything like that, y'all can share it in the group too. Share it in the group. Share your takeaways and stuff in the group. Like, dang, I learned this or whatever. And we would actually love to see what you guys have implemented too, as well.
Absolutely.
We would
Yep.
love to. We would love that. We would love that feedback just to see, how things are going for you on your end, and to see, how it worked out for you. That would be great.
Definitely.
That would be great. Well, thank you so much, Gerald, for hopping on. I'm going to drop that information in the chat in regards to the webinar because I think that will be huge for a lot of people in this group, especially those who are sitting silent and not asking questions. But that way
Right.
they can get their questions answered on that particular webinar. So that'll be super helpful for them. So, Gerald, thank you so much for hopping on and sharing the knowledge like you always do, all the time for us. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. No problem. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you all. And we will be back on here soon.